Hello lovely people. So, like a lot of people around the world, the last year has veered a little off course of where we thought we would be going. I mean, let's be honest, 2020 was on no one's vision board. However, one thing that really has gone to plan is that we're having a baby in a couple of weeks, in fact. 2 is very much about to become 3, and it's incredibly exciting. However, in the last 5 years that we've been planning this first child of ours, thinking so deeply about what it's going to be like when we're pregnant for the first time, imagining having our first child, we didn't really think there'd be a global pandemic at the same time. A little bit selfish to be thinking about that, I realise, but I really want to make sure that my wife feels like her first pregnancy and our first child is really being celebrated and she feels like she's being taken care of. So, with the help of NoteCube, who have very kindly helped me get this lovely gift for her and sponsored this video, I've decided to try and give her the baby moon of her dreams, because I admittedly can't take her to where I know she would like to go on baby moon, which is Tuscany, because we can't legally leave the country because no one can. But, you know, I can try and make some little bits of her dreams come true. So today I'm going to surprise her and take her wherever she wants to go and fulfill her every wish and desire, because I don't know, that's what I'm supposed to do as a wife, I guess. So let's go and find out what Claudia would like to do on her baby moon and make her dreams come true. Originally a baby moon are the 40 days after birth, when a mother and her new baby stay in confinement and regain their strength whilst her support network gathers around her. Nowadays, it's evolved to mean a relaxing getaway for expectant parents, as their final holiday is just a couple before they transition into parenthood. Ta-da!
Oh, a present!
Yes, I've got you a baby moon present!
A baby moon present?
Yeah! There's a plan and everything, okay?
Okay.
So, even though I can't take you on the Tuscan baby moon of your dreams, for which I resoundingly apologise and promise to take you next, baby, I can give you a kind of baby moon. So I thought what I'd do is today, whatever you would want to do on a baby moon, I'm going to do it to the utmost best of my ability.
Okay.
Yeah, so whatever you want, whether that's to go to a spa or to go and visit a gallery or to go to the beach or to go skydiving. I mean, probably not advised with a baby, and I don't know how I would make that happen.
I don't think that's allowed.
I mean, that one might be a little bit out there. And I have a special present for you.
Oh.
That I'm it's kind of like I made it.
Alright, thank you.
It's to celebrate our time before we become 3.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others.
You have such a calm and peaceful presence. Whenever I'm with you, it's like all my worries disappear and we can just enjoy the moment. You only get wiser the longer I know you, and I truly value having someone who knows what really matters in this life by my side. You're full of knowledge and I love hearing what you have to share. I'm sure others do too. Visit thenotecube.com and use code 20Jessica for 20% off your own printed note cube.
I don't want to read them all because
Well, you can keep them. Keep
I feel
some
like
of them.
I need to every time I need a little boost, then I'll just
You can keep
get
them
out
by
a
your
card.
bedside.
Yeah.
You know how you were saying that in the night with the baby, you'll feel sometimes like you'll need to wake me up, and because you'll need that closeness, but you'll be like, I shouldn't wake her up.
You just you're right, I see. This baby moon
No, I didn't
present
mean it like
was
that.
actually just keep this next to your bed, and when you feel like you need words of affirmation, look at the box and the cards. Do not wake me up in any circumstance.
That's not what I
That's
meant.
pretty much what you just said.
All. Oh wow, that came out very badly.
It's alright. I'm excited to see what else you have planned for this baby moon.
Okay.
I love you. I'm excited for this next part of our adventure.
I think it's going to be great fun. Also, when this arrived, it came with a little card that was like, hey, they do a thing called Baby Cube, which is where you can put your baby's first year of life into these little cards.
Cute.
Yeah, and it's super easy to make because it is already like an online form basically. So you can fill in like, you took your first steps at this date. And then you just like put in a photo of you on this day, a photo of you on this day. Yeah, I think we should definitely do that.
And it could be like Jessie and Claude when we were 2, and then it'd be like the next one should be called Just You.
Oh, I thought you'd like it because it's like a gift that you can have and keep, and is quite like a nice physical thing to have.
Yeah.
But you don't like things.
No.
We don't really like things.
No. That's why you're going to plan me a lovely day.
Exactly.
Right, well, better get up.
What would you like to do first, wife?
Like as if we were on like a baby moon.
Yes, it's darling. Okay, so picture it. We are in Tuscany.
Okay.
On a beautiful baby moon journey. What would we be doing? We've just woken up in our, I imagine, gorgeous hotel.
You've already bought me my hotel tea.
Yes.
That is always a must.
Yes, she can't do anything without her tea.
Oh.
Adventurous. This is an adventurous baby moon.
You're not very adventurous people, darling. Okay. Well, if we were in a really nice fancy hotel as opposed to, our own house, we'd go down and like see what kind of buffet breakfast there was available, and like it'd be nice and sunny, so we'd sit out on the terrace and look at the like views whilst we had our croissants and smoked salmon and coffee and tea. I can't have coffee, but orange juice and lots of yummy things, like maybe some little like surprises as well.
Okay, yeah, I make it happen. I'm off. Ta-da! What do you think?
Gorgeous. Pretty good. I mean, it's better than some hotels we actually go to be honest.
Yeah, we've been to some bad hotels, so. And a macaron! Just one though, because they're actually quite expensive.
The jug of orange juice, no glass. Just take the whole jug.
Take the jug.
No bowls, so take this. A whole lemon. I do like sour, so thank you, darling.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Don't forget your macaron. Darling, what would you like to do next? In your dream, go to the beach. Okay, yeah, we can make that happen.
Nice warm sun on my back, in my like bikini.
Oh.
Could maybe give me a lovely like massage or sun cream. That would be good.
Okay. Just as good as a sandy beach, darling. What do you want to do next in your baby moon dream?
My bum hurts, so maybe like a walk along the promenade.
Okay. Ta-da! See, super scenic. We have a Mr. Whippy sign, a fish and chip sign, and a really big pole. It's actually the largest pole in southeast England. Check your sources on that one. But anyway, darling, let's promenade. Okay, so after our lovely walk,
and that rather refreshing trip to the beach.
refreshing indeed. What would you like to do next, darling?
Well, if we were actually on holiday, like maybe like a really nice seafood lunch.
Yeah.
Although I know I'm pregnant, so seafood lunch for you, but
Very
like,
well cooked seafood for you.
maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Or just like a big steak.
Oh, sure. In a little trattoria.
Outdoor dining.
Yeah.
Can you do that?
Okay. Still in a coat though. So we finished lunch. What do you want to do next?
Ooh, maybe we'll go visit a place of interest like the Uffizi Gallery.
Okay. What would you like to do now, darling?
Well, I'm quite tired and a bit hungry after that very long, detailed tour.
So is he.
Yeah, he's expressing my inner feelings, I think, but I have less energy. So maybe we could go pick up like a specialty pastry of the region.
Okay, let's go. Pastries and romance.
Lovely.
I mean, there you go, darling. Can't say I didn't try. Local delicacy a la supermarket.
What's this one?
Swirly a la Brighton.
Really a la Brighton. And ooh, my favourite!
Ooh, eggy a la Brighton.
These always remind me of being abroad, because obviously we are. I'm going along with the whole
Yes.
the whole thing here.
But still local, you know, only eating the local cuisine, really blending in with the local culture, very important things to do while on holiday.
Lovely cafe stop.
Good environment as well. What would you like to do next, darling?
Ooh, we were really on holiday.
Which we are.
Probably an afternoon in a spa.
I can do that. Hello, my darling. I mean, hello, fancy lady I've never met before.
Hello.
Welcome to this very, very posh salon. Today we're going to be giving you a delightful coconut creamy face mask from Boots and a foot rub.
Wow.
Ooh.
It's a couples massage, my little friend.
Alright, let's begin with this lovely face mask. I know, I'm very excited. Wait, let's get a towel. Oh, I know, Tilly. Does smell interesting indeed.
Lovely. So professional. It's very cold.
It will warm very quickly.
Been in the fridge.
No, just in our bathroom.
God. It's not very pleasant. Feels like you're rubbing cream cheese onto my face.
Oh dear. That's not really the effect I was going for at all.
Just better not give me an allergy.
So, what would you like to do next?
A romantic candlelit dinner?
Okay, that one I can actually do. Ta-da! Lasagna. It is at least Italian.
It is. It looks gorgeous.
So there you go. Did you have a good day?
I did.
I know it wasn't like a perfect baby moon.
No,
but
it wasn't actually the Tuscan dream I had. But you know, came close, especially with the pastries in the car.
Yeah, you liked that?
Yeah, I mean, I love a pastry whenever, wherever.
I know that the beach wasn't the sandy beach of your dreams, but we did see some great seagulls.
At the end of the day, darling, every day with you is special.
Oh,
And I love you.
I love you too.
And this little one's gonna love you so, so much too.
Oh. we're all going to love each other completely,
All right.
utterly.
Yes. Now enough soppiness, let's eat.
Okay, sorry. Oh, we need a serving spoon.
Oh yes. Go then.
Sorry, this is...
Go on, waitress.
Sorry. If you're also looking for the perfect, hugely sentimental gift that isn't massively materialistic, ridiculously expensive, and doesn't actually require hours and hours and hours of labour, whilst still being highly personalised, then you definitely need a note cube. It's perfect for any kind of relationship, whether that's a best friend, a parent, a partner, a teacher, or even your crush. Visit thenotecube.com and use code 20Jessica for 20% off your own printed note cube. Today's question from a Kellgren-Fozard club member comes from Leo. Do you prefer sequins or sparkles on your dresses? Ooh, I'm going to say sparkles, because sometimes sequins jab into you, but sparkles, they just glitter from every angle.